Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the Pawtec powered 4-port USB 3.0 charging hub and stand. This offers a very similar design to the ZiLu 4-port USB charger that we also checked out quite recently. In fact, Pawtec's version adds just one more feature, the ability for you to use the device as a USB hub, and you get up to 5 gigabits per second file transfer speeds between any USB thumb drives and supported phones with a Mac or Windows computer. It also dubs as a smart charger as well as a dock for you to view back images as well as videos on your phone or tablet. It's also only for $20, which is basically neck and neck with the ZiLu variant. So that makes the Pawtec model the better deal, at least in our opinion. On the back, you have some basic info about the specs of the unit as well as supported products. You can also use it again to plug in any keyboards or mouses and peripherals for a computer and add some more USB ports. It's going to be great for ultrabooks and tablets that lack a lot of USB ports on board. The packaging here is pretty simple, no frills. There's a cardboard box that you can also recycle, which is eco-friendly, and on the inside we have just the charger / smart hub / dock, in addition to a USB cable. And there's also a charging AC adapter cable that needs to be plugged into the wall if you do want to charge multiple devices at the same time. It comes with a 1-year warranty as well as a quick start guide that is documented and printed in full color. Taking a closer look at the design of the dock next, it is crafted primarily out of plastic, although it does have a pretty glossy construction quality that makes it seem pretty shiny and attractive. That being said, it is a huge fingerprint magnet and it will accumulate quite a bit of dust and grit as you place it on your desk over time. Overall though, the design is definitely on point. It looks pretty sleek and modern, and you can see that all the ports are spaced apart quite decently, so you can plug in multiple devices without any interference between the ports. The cable here is pretty thick, and I don't think it's going to wear down over time. It seems like it will tangle a little bit, however, and there's also an extra cap for the USB 3.0 socket on the other side, which is also backwards compatible with any USB 2.0 or 1.0 devices. So you can plug in a traditional thumb drive and it will work just fine. As far as the dock goes, of course, the orientation and the angle is not user adjustable, just like on the ZiLu variant. So if your device has a very large display, it's not going to be super comfortable in the vertical orientation, although the horizontal orientation will be a lot more manageable. On the back, there are also some rubber feet, which prevents the unit from sliding around when you place it onto a surface or a desk. Overall, it's extremely lightweight, so it does feel a little bit plasticky and cheap, however, it does improve the portability factor. The cord length, however, can also be a little dock connected to the AC adapter, and the cord length is pretty good. It measures roughly 20 feet or so, although the cable here is proprietary, so if you lose it, you are in a bit of trouble. There is a blue LED indicator that will illuminate and tell you when power is being received. There's no other power on-off switches or buttons along the sides. As far as usability, it's basically just plug and play. It's compatible again with Windows as well as Mac computers. No drivers are needed, and so that's definitely a huge plus. Taking a quick look at the stand functionality first, you can use, of course, both the portrait and the vertical orientation to position your smartphone, phablet, or tablet. So here, this is the, again, horizontal orientation. I can also put it upwards in the vertical orientation, and this is one of the limits of this particular stand. As you can see, if you're charging something at the same time, and the charging port typically tends to be on the bottom of your phone or device, it's not going to be very comfortable unless you use the accelerometer to swap the screen orientation. Charging or syncing your device is also very simple. Just plug it into any one of the USB sockets, and you're basically ready to go. It's pretty fast and instantaneous, and as far as charging performance goes, we received roughly 2 hours for most Android-based smartphones. The iPhone 6 charged up in under 3.2 hours, and a larger device such as the Apple iPad charged up in 4.5 hours. So those are pretty standard benchmarks, and I would say not as fast as Qualcomm's quick charge based chargers out there, but considering that this is also a USB hub, it works flawlessly in that department, and there's a bit more leeway to consider just because there are other functions on board as well. The USB hub functionality, again, basically works without any drivers. We tested it with some Windows 8, 7, and XP computers. It worked very nicely with USB thumb drives as well as hard drives. And of course, you can also power your device, like charge it, as well as sync information at the same time, which is pretty cool. So at the end of the day, the Pawtec 4-port USB hub / charger / stand is definitely a pretty enticing all-in-one device. At $20, it's very affordable and all the functions work surprisingly well. Construction quality could be a little bit stronger just because it is primarily made out of plastic, but those slight quirks aside, it is a great value for the money. To learn more information about this product, be sure to read our full written review. This has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS.